Hi everyone, my name is Maria Bermudez and I'm a disability attorney. I am making this video today to talk to you about the Social Security Disability application process, which also applies for SSI. So when someone has decided that they're unable to work due to injuries or illness, you have the option of filing an application for disability benefits with the Social Security Administration. There's largely two programs that you may be interested in: the Social Security Disability Insurance Benefit Program and a different program for folks with low income and assets, which is called SSI. I've discussed the differences between the two programs in another video. In terms of applying for benefits, the application date when you actually apply is an important factor, because one of the rules Social Security has in terms of your eligibility for benefits is whether you have been out of work or disabled or likely to be out of work or disabled for 12 months. So you don't want to file too soon. You want to wait a few months, because if you file too early, you are at risk of what we call a technical denial, which means you may have very severe conditions, but Social Security just isn't so sure that they're going to meet that duration requirement. So an example of that would be someone who just had surgery and is in recovery, and they may feel like they're going to be out of work for a year, but that's not entirely shown through the medical evidence. So filing too early can be a bit of an issue. So there's a few steps in the process. The first step would be to file the initial application. The initial application can be filed online at ssa.gov, at a local field office, or local office we call them, or you can file through an attorney. A lot of attorneys are willing to assist you with that initial application. Once you get a decision on your initial application, at least in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, there's a different stage, and most states have this stage. It's called reconsideration. So if you get a denial after your initial application, one shouldn't be discouraged. If you really feel like you're disabled and you can't work, a lot of people do get denials on their initial application. So you would just file that reconsideration, provide any new medical evidence, information to the Social Security Administration, and they'll update your file and continue to review whether or not you meet the definition of disability under the Social Security Act. After the reconsideration stage, if one is denied at that level as well, there's another level of appeal, and that's called the request for hearing. This is when you are, the appeal is to request a hearing in front of an administrative law judge. Now, each level of appeal takes several months. The initial level can take 4 to 6 months. It could be longer, it could be shorter, depending on the condition and how quickly they're able to get medical evidence and other information that they need to decide your claim. The reconsideration is typically another few months. And then once you request a hearing, it could take up to 2 years to get a hearing. Sometimes they're scheduled in just a few months. Sometimes they're scheduled in a year and a half or 2 years. This largely depends on geographically where the claimant is located, where you're located. Different offices have different wait times, and that information can be found online. I hope that you found this information helpful. There are other levels of appeal. If you are not successful in front of the administrative law judge and you get an unfavorable decision, there is an appeals council appeal. You can even take your case to federal court. There are many intricacies to the process, so I would definitely suggest that you consider talking to an attorney. Most attorneys that do this kind of work give free consultations and are willing to review your denials and talk about your appeal rights at no charge. So again, I hope you found this information helpful. My website is mariabermudezlaw.com. You can find me on Facebook at Maria Bermudez Law. My telephone number is 267-460-1099. Thank you.